Hello, let's do connections for Thursday, March 27th. All right, first word here is phone. What are we doing with this? Phone, screen, cell phone, touch screen, but those are kind of the same thing these days. Payphone. I'm not seeing it with phone at the moment. Let's move on to something else. You touch something, you reach it, you scratch it, maybe. That seems iffy. I don't see it anyway. You can change somebody's mind, you can sway them. Correct? Correct isn't quite the same. Sway means like to convince something. Correct is like correcting a mistake. They're kind of related, but I'm not sure about that. Bingo could be the game, or you could be saying bingo like you have it right. You're right. You ding. Like these are things used to indicate being correct. But you wouldn't say correct. I guess you could. You could say correct. You could say bingo, right, ding, maybe. Is that it? Is there anything else like that? Did I try that? It seems kind of iffy, but at the same time, it seems like it might be a thing. I'm going to try it. Okay, that is it. You got it. You have sway, you have reach, you have a scope. This is kind of like a sphere of influence sort of thing. I'm not sure about that. Scratch could be slang for money. Paper is slang for money. Green could be slang for money. Change is not really slang, though. It just means like change. Coins. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Well, if it was it, what would the other two categories be? You could still have reach, touch, sway, and scope, and that would leave wave, move, phone, and chip. That doesn't seem right. You could move somebody, you could change them, sway them, and reach them? I don't know. Like if you reach somebody, like, oh, you really reached me, you changed, like, you made me see things in a new way. That's kind of how I'm thinking that, but I don't know about that. Change and move seem different from reach and sway. I'm still trying to find out what phone goes with. Or green. I have no idea what green's doing. Unless it's the money thing. Because there's no other colors in here. What is chip doing? Tortilla chip. Microchip. Micro. I don't see anything else that would be micro. Poker chip. You chip like the paint on your car. I could see that going with ding if I hadn't already gotten the green category. Chippendales Rescue Rangers. Chippendales Rescue Rangers. Scope. All right, scope and sway and reach seem to just go together to me. But what would be the fourth one? Your touch? I don't know. I'm going to try that. No, it's one away. Okay. All right, I'm not going to chase it. Maybe it just would change. Do I chase it? I just said I'm not going to, but scope maybe? We take out scope? We put in change? No, that's one away too. I just said not to chase it, and I didn't even take my own advice. Dumb. So either both touch and change, or no, both scope and change go in it, or neither of them do. You could move somebody. So we could still go with change being in the potential money category. It is, man, slang for money, okay. I don't agree with change being slang. Maybe. I feel like it's such a common phrase that it's gone beyond slang. Maybe that's how it started. So, change didn't go in there, and I had touch, reach, sway, and scope, and I changed scope for change. So that means scope doesn't go in. That means move has to, right? Okay, effect. And then this one I have no idea. None whatsoever. What's purple doing here? Objects with the I thought of micro. Microscope, microphone, microwave. Oh, I literally said microchip and I was like, I don't see anything else like that. Now that I say them, they're all so obvious. Oh man, I did so poorly today. I mean, I won, but I'm mad at myself. I should have done better at this. March has been rough mostly because I think the puzzles have been tough, but this one was my fault. This one was my fault. I don't think this one turned out to be that hard. I think I was overthinking it, and then I just, for whatever reason, I didn't think of microphone. I think because I was thinking of a phone and not like one of these, which is literally sticking in my face. And then microscope, I should have thought of that too. And microwave. Ah, man. They gave it a 4.2. I'm surprised by that. I didn't think it was that hard once I saw the categories. It was difficult to get there for me, but once I saw it, I felt like it should have been easy. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a solve rate that low. I mean, I am early, but wow. That's crazy. Maybe it was a lot harder than I thought. Wow. 26%. I've never seen that. I bet it's because the American slang for money. Because I'm playing this really early. It's only about 6 o'clock in the evening on Wednesday. So this is probably mostly like Europeans playing right now. Or maybe even Australians. Like maybe they just don't know the slang. Yeah, slang for money is the one that's coming in last so far. So I bet that's what's throwing people off. Super interesting. Yeah, everybody's just getting nothing. Who lose? I'm really wondering what it's going to look like once the Americans come in. Scratched. Oh, I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that. I said after the fact, after I got green, I said, "Oh, I could see chip going on the thing." I don't know why I didn't think of scratch to go with that. But touch, I wouldn't use touch like that. So I don't think I would have submitted that because touch doesn't seem to quite fit. Wow, but 15% of players did it. That's interesting. Super interesting. Well, after seeing the results of everybody else, I'm kind of happy with how it turned out for me. How'd you guys do today?